So it's good, YouTube. It's your boy Dapper Man J checking back in. Um, it's been it's been going pretty good. Um, as far as driving wise and some backing, but I have a lot to talk about because I haven't posted in like since Saturday, so 4 days. So today's Wednesday, so they make the fourth day. So, but yeah, Sunday, I went for my first drive, with Twisted D, Daniel for short. um, Not gonna lie, I was nervous. I think Daniel like sensed that. Like after we left the pad, I was like in my mind, like I have this thing where I start overthinking, and I've been doing that with my backing a little bit. Don't get me wrong, I can back, right? I can back them all back now. It's just I get to thinking too much, and I start making the wrong wheel turn, and I get frustrated. But anyway, Daniel kind of sensed that I was nervous, so I guess, we kind of started like having conversation. Like we just started talking about random stuff while I was driving, and like I just got comfortable, and it was the best experience ever because now that I see how it is actually on the truck, actually being behind the wheel and in traffic, um, I have a little bit more respect for drivers. They're not just idiots or retards in the truck that don't know how to drive, because it actually takes a lot to stop the trucks. I mean, of course, but as a person that never been in the truck, it's like, hey, get the heck out my way type stuff. But it opened my eyes. It was a great experience. I did good on my turns on the first day. I popped like 3 curves on my first day. Monday I only popped 1. Sunday we just took like a little light drive as far as not nowhere like really congested. That's all I'm gonna say on that, because those that are coming to Prime or going elsewhere to get their CDL, you wouldn't want to know exactly the practice route or the test routes. So like I don't want you to thinking like you just know it. So I'm not gonna give out too much information on that. But it was an experience, man, and like to be able to get out in traffic and actually get comfortable behind the wheel, like no doubt in mind I can drive. You feel me? I can drive a truck. Have to practice more with my turning when it comes to those turns that are wide enough for me to make. I always end up cutting real short, but or too wide, too short. But that's how my turns are. Either I cut them too wide, or I cut them too short. And so yeah, and then Monday we got together backing and stuff again. I got a little frustrated, but with Daniel being the cool guy that he is, like he understands. So he's not one of those trainers that get mad at you or get it, just be over with it, like just over it. Like he's not one of those trainers. Like he's actually a person. Like his whole demeanor is like what I strive for as a driver. He's cool, he's calm, he's aware of everything. Even when he's not behind the wheel, he sees everything that you're doing. Like he would even get in the truck and demonstrate. He's been driving for 4 years, so he'll actually get in the truck and then demonstrate. Like he'll tell you, now it look easy because I've been doing it, but this how easy it'll come for you someday, as long as you keep trying and keep practicing. Even when you get your CDL and you get with Prime or whoever you're with, just practice. Even when you like on a load, just everything that he taught me and just keep practicing, even, you know, out of training and everything. But yeah, if you ever come to Prime, man, if you could request Daniel, like, um, he's an awesome trainer, man, and I like that. I don't get along with people that like to yell or get mad, cause at one point in your life you was right here in my shoes, you know. So, and he understands that, um, even though he's a show off, but he's pretty cool. So Monday we went in more into traffic, and we hit the expressway. Um, yeah, we're a little bit more in traffic Monday. Um, I learned how to use a Jake brake. You know, as a kid, I used to love that bonk, but to actually be in the truck and learn what it's really for. You know, it's for, you know, to, of course, slow you down. You know, engine braking, but to actually get it to hear and experience that feel of Jake braking was amazing. And I promise you, Daniel wasn't nervous at all in the passenger seat. He was pretty calm, and that's good, because that shows me that my driving is great, and he trusts my driving. Cause you get some drivers that'll get in there and train with your intents up. You know, I've heard people mention that in some of they you know, videos and stuff, but I ain't gonna get into that. But I can say that I can tell that, you know, he feel comfortable with me driving his truck and going out for drives. Um, Going downhill, you know, my first time, like him, you know, telling me use Jake brake, you know, I was calm, I was cool, just listening, and you know, took all of that in, and throughout the whole hour drive, 2 hour drive, you know, I didn't kill us. I uh I actually, you know, went at a speed that I was safe with. Slow it down to the speed that I was safe with. I also learned style braking with the J brake. Because when you're J braking, you don't want to use your brakes too tough. Because J brake is there to help you keep from heating up your brakes and eventually brake loss. So learn how to style brake with the J brake, which is pretty cool. That was Monday. Yesterday, which was Tuesday, I mastered offset. To honestly, I feel like I've mastered offset backing, but I get to where I make them wrong turns and I get frustrated and I mess it up, and I'll just do it again. And Daniel, he understands that, like when I mess up, he know I want to do it again, and that's just me. And I mess up, I want to do it over again till I get it right. And doing so, it helps me in the truck, because, you know, Daniel, he'll tell you, like, if you need to pull up and take a few moments to just calm down and get yourself together, take it. I'm here all day to help you train, so take it. So, you know, when I get frustrated or something, I just pull up the truck and I take your advice. I just sit there and I calm down, you know, and I go ahead and I go with my turn. When you go on and train for your CDL, and I heard this from a cool guy today, I forget his name, so Dane, if you watch this video, could you comment his name? You're here to get your CDL. You know, it's not, don't look at it as I got to get my CDL or else, because you will get your CDL. And the trainers here, they're great. I mean, everybody have their own different method, but so far, everybody that I've ran into that, you know, Daniel would introduce us to, or he would have a conversation with, and we were there, everybody's cool. And every trainer has the same goal. They want to get you your CDL. You know, it's not about them looking good, because they got what we want. I've mentioned that before. But to actually sit and hear other trainers talk about not talk about their trainees, but share light on their trainees. Like, oh, this guy right here in the orange shirt, his backing is phenomenal. You know, he's getting it. And then like the guy that's in the truck now, he just has to take his time. He get frustrated, he get mad, he get a little confused. So like, it's not like they're shaming their trainees, but they actually see the good in their trainees. Like that guy that getting confused, he can back up the truck. It's just when he make that wrong turn, he get confused, and that's me. I don't get confused. I just get frustrated because it's just something I have to get used to, and it's something everybody has to get used to because pretty much everybody that's going to school for their CDL, they only been driving cars or trucks or whatever. So yeah, and like I get that now. I get it. I don't have to get my CDL or else. You know what I mean? Because I'm confident in not only myself but my trainer. So yeah. So now today, since I got free time because they're actually going on a load. Desmond and Daniel, they're going on the load, so I have extra time, a lot of time to go over my pre-trip to repeat, so I can go ahead and nail pre-trip. I pretty much have the engine compartment, the tractor, and the coupling area down pat. It's just I have to slow it down because I be trying to do it fast. Cause I get nervous when it comes to stuff like that, and that's just me. When it like having to do it in front of somebody, I get nervous. So that's just me, and I try to go fast so I can get it out of the way. But I have to practice slow, taking my time and being calm about it. Right now, I have to study my trailer and lights and my end cap. So I'm gonna knock that out today, tomorrow, and over the weekend. And I'm gonna most definitely take my time now backing because there's no, and it's for everybody that have problem with backing. You don't have to back at a fast rate. You don't have to be backed up at a certain time. You have to be at the door at a certain time, but they're not gonna tell you, oh, you got 3 minutes to back up in here or you're late. You know what I'm saying? And I've learned that from talking with a couple of guys today. When I got back to my room that drive, one guy drives for Prime. Yeah, but as far as driving, man, it's a different experience, and it'll open your eyes, like knowing how fast to be, how fast to be going in curves or curves, because drivers be out there like, man, why the truck is going so slow, or why they're braking already. I never knew that I had to be going 5-10 miles in a turn. I never knew that. I just thought they just slow down and make that turn, but you can't be going into a turn 20 miles an hour, 15 miles an hour. Nah. So I understand why trucks slow down in the turning lane, like slow all the way down in the turning lane. Like, it's a lot. Like, going and get your CDL training, it'll shed light on a lot of drivers. Like guy today said, people look at truckers as stupid, retarded drivers, but the old people don't understand the risk that we take as drivers of a truck that's that heavy. A truck that's big, and compared to your little car or your truck. Even if you're in a truck, it don't have nothing on a big rig. But yeah, man, I've been thinking a lot as far as, I'm not gonna say too much on it, but I've been thinking a lot as far as my future. Once I get my CDL, I've been thinking about my future a lot as far as driving for Prime or not. So yeah, so I have a video probably about that next week, because I'm looking to test out on the 23rd. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock out my pre-trip studies, and I'm gonna knock out my backing, man. And I have faith in my trainer that he's gonna get me where I need to be to pass my test. And yeah, I have faith in Daniel, man. He's a great guy. But yeah, once you get into school, it don't matter if it's a company that's training you or if you're going to a school, like just pay attention, just study that pre-trip. Well, I mean, school is probably a little different because y'all have a little bit more class time compared to here, but I think class time was short because they're not doing the CDL permits here at Prime, because you have to actually get that on your own now before coming out here. And I don't know if they stopped doing that because of COVID or they just stopped doing it. But yeah, what else? Oh, be prepared. Like, you never know if you're gonna go on a load or not, because we was literally standing there with our trainer and another trainer, and we was talking, getting insight on backing and driving trucks from the both of them, just sitting there listening to the both talk. Like, you gain so much. And like, out of the blue, Daniel got a phone call saying that, we got a load. So it's up to him who he think is ready to go on that load with him. And unfortunately, it wasn't me. And it's because yesterday on a little pop quiz on my I'm not gonna say because of yesterday. I guess he just feel it like I just need that extra time on my pre-trip study. But yesterday I did the engine compartment and I forgot to mention the brake drum and lining, the tire, the rim, the nut, the lug nuts, the axle seal, I forgot to mention that, or hub seal for the front. I forgot to mention that. So it was like, dang, I messed up. But it's cool. Yeah, I also ran into Blizzy Blake. Well, not ran into him, but I passed by him. He seemed to be focused on whatever he was doing, but really didn't get a chance to speak to him. But I'm looking forward to running across a lot of other YouTubers that I watch here. So I know a few of them I have had conversation with over YouTube. So I'm kind of looking forward, especially my guy, the hippie trucker. He's pretty cool. I'm gonna see if I can put his link in my description. I'm also put Daniel link in the description again. Twisted D, my trainer, he has the Prime Way pre-trip on his YouTube channel. People, don't watch nobody else YouTube pre-trip channel videos, whatever, unless they're from Prime and you're coming to Prime. If they're not from Prime, the state that company in or that school is in, look up their pre-trip regulations. Like, look up what you have to look for, because everybody's not the same. So whichever company you go into, find somebody that's on YouTube and they got their videos up from studies and stuff like that. So yeah, maybe one day I can make one for Prime myself. But yeah, man, all in all, I'm having the best experience of my life as far as learning a new career and how to be excellent in that career. So yeah, so like I said, I'm looking forward to testing out on 23rd. Get my backing down, cause like I said, I wanna just go out there and just master my offset backing, passenger and driver side, because I know I can do it, but I want to be able to get in the truck and be like, okay, you know what I mean, and not just get in there and freeze up like, okay, to make the trailer go right, I gotta go left. You know what I mean? I don't want to get in there overthinking it. It's a good exercise though. Daniel taught me that. Okay, if you want to go right, point to what way you want to go, and then point to the opposite way. You want to go left, you point the opposite way, and it's the way you turn your wheel. So that's a good exercise. Yeah, and he also had me do bobtail rodeo. Cause I was messing up my turn, like on the turns I was messing up, but during the bobtail rodeo, like I was killing it, And then as soon as I got into the truck the next day, I started overthinking. And like Daniel had to tell me, like, think about Bobtail Rodeo. Find that cone, you know. But all in all, man, I'm having a great time here as far as, you know, the environment, the learning environment, getting to know other people, running to other people from all over, honestly. But yeah, pretty cool. So everybody that's watching my video, pre-trip. If you can study the pre-trip before you go where you're going, that's a good step forward for you, knowing your pre-trip before you get there. I really wish I would have dug more into what I needed to learn it. Well, I knew what I needed to pass tests, but all the pre-trips that I watched was totally different from what I'm learning now as far as pre-trip. So it's like, damn, I can't even take what I really saw in other videos and incorporate it into my training because it's not the prime way, you know. So be mindful of where you're going to train and learn their pre-trip in that state. But I think that's about it. So I'm gonna get off and study, because I know Daniel gonna watch this video and be like, you went and made a video, but did you study? So I'm gonna get off and I'm gonna study. I'm gonna take this time and rest, because I really did go to bed a little late, only because I was up looking over the dang on pre-trip. So I'm gonna study some pre-trip, take a nap, or I may just take a nap and then study my pre-trip. Anyway, one more thing, distraction, people. Distractions. Guys, girls, men, women, you don't need distractions. And when I say you don't need distractions, you don't need to come up here with your mind worrying about what's going on back home, or what your friends up to, or what social media got going on. Don't bring your game. Trust me, don't bring your game. One, you need to focus. Two, the Wi-Fi is trash. So don't bring your system. It's not even worth it. You're here for one thing, that's to get your CDL. When you have family coming to visit, because like I said, I got my dad and my fiance and son coming up this weekend. I won't see them until I'm done training. I will get up in the morning, I'll go train. When I get done training, I'll come take a shower and I'll go see them. Other than that, my mind isn't to go see them and or be at training worrying about what they're doing. No, I would handle everything and then go see them. And because I think Sunday, I think Sunday I might not be training, because then you have to take some person time. I'm still gonna get up at 6:30. I'm still gonna take that shuttle over to the Millennium or the Plaza. I'm gonna go down to the pad and I'm gonna go straight to Daniel truck and I'm gonna study my pre-trip. And then after I feel like I'm good and comfortable with my pre-trip, I will then come back and I will spend time with my family. But don't put nothing else before studying or training, because you will not, prosper from that. You will not grow from that. You will not gain the knowledge you need to gain doing that. So distractions. So let's not bring distractions with you. I don't care what he said, she said over there back home, or what. You gotta focus. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me, folks. Finna go study. May take a nap then study. But I've been up since 6:30. But yeah, it's your boy Dapper Man. Like, share, comment, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. I'm only here to motivate and push others out there trying to get that CDL. So yeah, Dapper Man J is out.